Okay, guys, I'm picking my greens now because, as y'all know, Who Knew is always cooking for these holidays. Y'all, I got Carlissa coming up. Carlissa over there on Instagram talking that foolery, as per usual. So, we going to watch Carlissa in a little while. I'll be posting that, guys. So, I hope y'all enjoying y'all holiday with y'all family. Get y'all some good food. If you don't know how to cook, you need to be learning how to cook. That's the best advice I can give you. So with all that being said, y'all, stay tuned for all the videos over here on Who Knew, because y'all know I got to let y'all know when all these people be popping it. And y'all know they always popping it. So we're going to listen to Clarissa throw shots at Nevaeh this morning. Okay, this afternoon. Okay, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.
Y'all see that smoke from that fire? We know hooking it up.
Y'all need to be barbecuing for the holiday. Get out here and enjoy this sun.
Yes,
Enjoy the sun. Get off of the TV. But if y'all own the TV, go to Who Knew. Catch up on Who Knew and make sure you subscribe.
Yes, at Who Knew 266 to get directly to the YouTube channel.
That's right.
Will make your baby not even get here. You gotta not play with God. Because if God knows that you fixing to play with kids talking about his dad is gonna have favorites, lives before they even get here. Naming them billion-dollar babies and all this shit y'all be doing. I never as a mother would even want a man to have a favorite child. Why would a woman want the father of her child to have a favorite child? You should never utter those words. That makes, to me, absolutely no sense for any woman to want a father of her child or anyone's child to choose one or the other more than the other. Like, I don't understand what type of women y'all are to be doing this type of stuff. Playing with these kids. This one gonna be his favorite, that one gonna be his favorite. You ain't never supposed to want no man to have no favorite kids, because you might not be the last baby mama. You might be just one of the baby mamas. And then the wife, the actual wife, may be his favorite kids. And that's when it becomes okay. When he has children with his wife. But you guys out here just saying this kind of stuff and playing with these kids, I don't know how y'all do it. I would never want my daughter or my sons to be nobody's favorite. I would never require that. Because when a man has children, they're all his children, and you should want to see him love them all equally. And Jonathan, if you letting a bitch sit there and tell you that a baby that ain't even got here yet is going to be your favorite, woe and shame on you. Woe and shame on you. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't know if she said it or not. I don't know what the context was. I'm just putting it out there. I didn't raise none of my kids to have no favorite children. Okay? That's insane. I wouldn't even want him to have a favorite over here. I wouldn't want him to have no favorites. I want him to love all his kids equally the same and care about them equally the same. His father was able to do that. He should be able to do that. It's not that hard. All your children are your children. And women don't want to even be around men who have favorite children. Like, I would never even date a guy who had a favorite kid. Out of 6 kids, one of them 9 years old, that's his first heir, his first son. Like, why would you even want to replace that? You should just want to add on to that. And that's the stuff that I don't like. I don't like none of the ungodly principles that have not been taught to some of these women. Yes, it's absolutely crazy to be pregnant and throw some Bibles on the floor to a dog. It's crazy. Now you might have a whole dog as a baby. Like I just don't understand how y'all don't be fearing God. Y'all not even scared of God a little bit. Y'all not even scared of God a little bit. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Because it's just, it's about as bad as a woman talking about I'm going in this child's bedroom to make a point. And now Jonathan don't want you around no more. So just because he ain't listening and responding right now, but he sees that if you picking a child, you can't never be around all my children if you want me to have a favorite. You're already making him uncomfortable throwing Bibles on the floor. You're making him uncomfortable talking about a favorite child. He's gonna know he can't trust you with. You're already making him uncomfortable throwing Bibles on the floor. You're making him uncomfortable talking about a favorite child. He's gonna know he can't trust you with anything. So and it's sad because I was growing a liking of teaching you about God, but that's too far gone. That's picking favorites. You shouldn't even want him to have a favorite, because you shouldn't want him to treat your child any different from the rest of the children. You shouldn't want him to have this child to be a favorite child to the man that you with, because you want him to treat your children. You want him to treat your children equally to his children. I never let no man come around my kids that didn't treat them all equally. But I mean, hey. If y'all wanna start that mess and do some weird stuff, I'll just start praying about it. And we know what happened when I start praying. Them angels start showing up at the doorstep, honey. Because y'all just doing way too much.
You're gonna be a kindest girl.
Some favorites.
It's colorful days.
Yeah, that's some sick shit. This is gonna be his favorite.
Pink color.
I mean,
I like pink.
That's how you talk about some dogs and cats. You don't talk about people that way, children. You have favorite dogs and cats. I don't have no favorite grandchildren. I don't have no favorite children.
Open the top. What's wrong?
You have to you got to get your paint tray. Go get your paint tray to put this in. Jaden, she needs a paint tray. Go tell your mama. Go in the house and tell your mama to get you a paint tray.
What?
Where's it at?
It should have been with the kit. She put a bunch of kits on that table over there for her.
Black. I already have it. It's right here.
He keep putting his kids last. I don't know what y'all mean about putting his kids last. He went home to his house and there's already some people at his house. He was with Jaden, went home, and there were some people at his house. So really he put Jaden first before all the kids, if we want to be technical. I don't even know what she was mad about. You was with him as soon as he got off the tour. You was with him on the tour. I offered to take the kids on the tour. The kids could have been first.
No.
It don't matter about first and last. He was with Jaden before he was with any of the kids. So that should have been good enough.
Now open it now. No, pink.
I had the kids, so they couldn't go with them. I was getting my visitation time, right, Journey Pie?
Yeah.
I already had holiday plans, so why would they take the kids from the holiday plans? Because they want to be at the Hosey Mosey. No, ma'am. Javon had plans already to go with Callie on a camping weekend. They doing a camping weekend. So people already had plans. Nobody knew he was going to get to come back after the San Diego. So Javon already had plans to go camping with Carter. He didn't want to break his plans.
You forgot this.
Here, let's go do it over here so we don't make a mess over here. Get your water. Let's go to your paint station. All right, yeah, I just wanted to hop on there and say that, you know. And don't think I don't tell Jaden how I feel about stuff she say too. But the stuff she say, all she said was he got some homeless kids at his house. He didn't talk She didn't say nothing bad about the baby. She just said he got some homeless people living at his house. And I talked to her about that. But to get on here and say you want some favorites and throwing Bibles down. Yeah, Chrisean left the Bibles.
Open it, please.
She left the Bibles, but that don't mean that the kids, them kids was already playing with them pillows and them Bibles. So you don't need to be throwing nobody's stuff away. When you come over a man's house, you ask him, can I throw these away and get some new ones? But Jonathan will learn. He learned the last time. He'll learn this time too. What's good for him and what's bad for him. And he learned. Just because Jonathan don't say nothing don't mean he's not taking notes. Y'all should know that by now. When you start talking about some favorites and he already got a 9-year-old son, he's taking notes. So if it turns out that he dogs her all the fucking way out, I don't want to hear none of y'all crying about it, because she wanted to replace one of his children and make favorites. So when he get ready to move his pieces or trade his pieces or wave his pieces, I don't want to hear y'all talking about, oh, he did that girl wrong. He did her so dirty. He's a womanizer. I don't want to hear that shit. Because when a man gets uncomfortable with how you gonna treat his children and he removes you, I don't want to hear none of y'all women talking about him. He just letting her talk and say what she say, so he can add that shit all up and make it make sense. Why would you want a man to have a favorite and he got a 9-year-old heir that's halfway grown? But I hope I'm wrong. I hope that's not what was said. I hope it was clipped wrong. I hope that was not even thought of. Because if Javon goes over there and says, get these fucking people out, what you think Jonathan gonna do? I want to know what y'all think Jonathan gonna do if Javon go over there and tell him to get these motherfuckers out of here. That's all I'm gonna say.